First, from his lair, deep beneath come on, baby! His opponent hails from Guantanamo Bay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Underground Wrestling, a night of heartache. I am Mark Maxwell on the call, joined by Tom Green as we are about to get underway with Jay George and Draconis. And Tom, what do you make of these two individuals as we head into this one?
The best thing about this so far is that the guy from Guantanamo Bay, Jay George, is the one high-fiving the fans. Draconis, he fascinates me, how he moves. He's a very, I don't want to say quirky, a very strange individual.
Definitely the case. Draconis going behind. We're getting tripped up by Jay George. Draconis, we've seen a couple times here in Underground. It seems to improve every time out. Jay George, the unpredictable Jay George, it's our first time seeing him. Going to be interesting to see what he can have in store for Draconis here tonight.
You have to be unpredictable to step in the ring with a guy like Draconis. Coming off the ropes.
Jay George goes over, gets sent off yet again. Draconis goes to the hip toss counter into an arm drag.
Impressive technique. But he's got to get back on him. A guy like Draconis with that size, with that unpredictability, you can't let him regroup.
We're going to see a test of strength in the center of the ring. Both men locking up. Both men are quite large in their stature.
That's Jay George with the knuckle lock. Gonna go up top.
Jay George going to draw some agility here as he twists around into an Alita-style arm drag.
I'm impressed. Jay George didn't strike me as the type of guy walking out that'd be able to do something like that, but he did it brilliantly.
Bandeira out to the apron. Jay George springboards in and takes him out.
The fans here in Bella Park excited for that maneuver. Cover.
Got the leg hook deep, but only a 1 count.
Now Draconis, again, I keep wanting to use the word eccentric when looking at him. The way he walks, the way he moves his head, the way he approaches people. I don't know how you prepare for this, and I credit Jay George. Big
bicycle kick right between the eyes. Cover leg hooked, 1, 2, and I might have had him right there. That was close. Jay George staying in this one.
I have to credit Jay George for even signing on the dotted line to face this man. How do you prepare?
You're not going to find another man. I don't even know if he is a man. Like Draconis on planet Earth. A creature almost. So unorthodox.
I'd hate to see what was under the mask if there's anything there, if that's not his face.
Draconis only getting a 1 count.
Referee Chris Levine on the call.
That clubbing blow across the back of Jay George. Draconis pulling him up by the ears. Unconventional in his own right. Just drops Jay George down to the canvas as he wants to hit the ropes.
Draconis with the cover.
Jay George really needs to try to create some space, get some distance to try and find some sort of moving in it to will his way back into this contest. Draconis not letting him have it.
See, I feel almost foolish bringing up technique and such with a man as eccentric.
That pump handle backbreaker.
But Draconis has clearly the reach.
And a sidewalk slam. He has picked his target with the back, and he's got a 2.
Draconis clearly has a reach advantage. You have to create that space, like you said, to get away from him, create the movement, and then maybe you have a crack.
And a boot right to the gut.
Trapping him in that corner. Might be breaking his way free. European uppercut.
Starting to mount some offense. Lee's into it with another one to Jay George. And he just gets totally right into that second turnbuckle.
Every time Jay George seems to get an ounce of momentum, Draconis knows to shut him down.
And that bulldog there from Draconis to follow up. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Draconis, this might be his best performance yet that we've seen so far in Underground. Gone at it with some really tough competitors, but Jay George, a man that large, that agile, for Draconis to be doing what he's doing. Really impressive, but nobody's home. As he went high risk.
Men that size should not be able to do things like that.
He shouldn't be able to, but he went for it. This could be the opening that Jay George needed.
And started to get behind Jay George.
To his feet, bowls him over.
That's what you have.
Again, gets him with a back elbow.
That's what you have to do. Technique be darned. Just bowl through the guy.
That spinning back kick. Could be looking for the waterboard here.
Draconis is down. Maybe taking a little too long.
Stalks him. Waterboard right to the temple.
Knee later.
And Draconis, it fell to the floor after that one. That might be his saving grace. There are no countouts here in Undergrounds. It's playing to his advantage.
It was a hard shot right to the temple.
Oh, and George wipes him out with a suicide dive.
Jay George bringing every ounce of whatever he has in him against Draconis. He's had a taste of it. He realizes what he has to do to win this bout.
Yeah, really starting to see the urgency come out of him here.
This crowd behind Jay George. Draconis back into the ring.
Brings Draconis inside. Could be looking for the Cuban Missile Crisis. He's got him up. Draconis elbows his way free. Smuff gets caught. Dragon's Breath, center of the ring.
On his face, cover.
Cover 1, 2, 3, and Draconis with a very impressive victory.